Have you ever wondered if your cat is a secret ninja guarding your home from ghostly intruders, rather than just batting at air for fun? 1 minute, they're snoring in a sunny spot. The next, they're sprinting after something you can't even see. Spooky, right? If you've ever found yourself eyeing the corner they're fixated on and muttering, kitty, is there something you want to tell me? Then buckle up. Let's uncover whether those random sprints at 3 a.m. have a secret heroic twist. Before we dive in, please subscribe to Wise Animals and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any of our future videos. For as long as people and cats have lived together, there have been stories that cats protect us from unseen dangers. You might catch your cat staring at a blank wall, eyes wide as if following something invisible. No matter how you try to get their attention, they won't look away. Then you feel a slight chill, and your cat lets out a low purr that almost seems like a warning. A moment later, they blink, yawn, and wander off to nap in a sunny spot, leaving you wondering if they just faced something beyond your understanding. Many believe cats shield us from harmful spirits, a theme found in legends around the world. In old European tales, some people distrusted cats because they thought they roamed graveyards or teamed up with witches. Yet others welcomed cats into their homes, trusting these watchful animals to keep away restless ghosts or curses. Long ago, sailors also brought cats on ships, not just to catch rats, but because they believed cats could sense approaching storms or lurking supernatural threats. Even now, people moving into old houses sometimes watch how their cat behaves, hoping it will chase away any bad energy left behind. Still, stories alone can't explain what it's like to see a cat go into protector mode. Imagine sitting home alone at night with the wind rattling the windows and shadows dancing in the corners. Your cat is purring at your feet 1 minute, then suddenly stands up, fur on end, staring at an empty doorway. Maybe you call your cat's name, feeling nervous. Your cat makes a soft chirp, and you realize how much you rely on them to sense threats you can't detect. It's comforting to think that if something truly harmful were there, your cat might sense it first and scare it away. Of course, cats aren't always so serious. They can jump from spooky guardian to clumsy clown in a heartbeat. 1 moment, they're hissing at a corner like they're performing an exorcism. The next, they're zooming across the living room with a puffed-up tail, as if playing tag with a ghost. It might not look like classic hero behavior, but many cat lovers believe these bursts of odd activity are part of a bigger job, keeping the house clear of negative energy. It's as if they're tiny, furry border patrol agents, chasing away anything that doesn't belong. The question inevitably arises, do cats know exactly what they're doing? Or is this just an accidental byproduct of their finely tuned survival instincts? After all, cats are natural predators, equipped with hearing that detects the faintest shuffle of a mouse and eyesight keen enough to spot movement in near darkness. Their brains are wired to react swiftly to potential threats. So perhaps what we interpret as a supernatural showdown is merely our cat responding to a subtle breeze or a flicker of light. Even so, many who share their lives with cats remain convinced there's more to the story. Maybe it's the unwavering focus in the cat's eyes during these encounters that leaves owners marveling at the possibility that these silent guardians are warding off forces beyond our comprehension. In some households, stories pass from generation to generation like folk tales. One cat is said to have ended a streak of bad luck by sleeping on the front door's threshold every night for a week. Another cat hissed at a chair no one ever used until it was moved to the garage and strange knocking noises in the night suddenly stopped. Each of these tales, however small they may seem, supports the belief that cats operate on a special plane of vigilance and empathy that intersects with our own when we need it most. Even modern skeptics can't help feeling a chill when a cat fixes its gaze on a hallway that's inexplicably cold or patrols the house at odd hours, as if obeying a silent call. It's not all about dramatic ghost stories, though. Sometimes a cat's everyday gestures carry profound meaning. When a cat rubs against your legs, weaving between your ankles in that familiar dance, it's not always just asking for kibble or a quick scratch behind the ears. According to various folklore traditions, this contact can transfer positive energy, a subtle gift that fortifies you against negativity. Modern science explains that cats deposit pheromones from scent glands on their cheeks and bodies, marking their territory and identifying you as part of their domain. Yet folklore interprets this same action as a benevolent act of magical protection, a silent vow that you belong under their watchful guard. Cats also seem to excel at detecting energies that we fail to notice. Thanks to finely tuned senses of hearing and smell, they pick up the subtlest shifts in the environment. Many cat owners are convinced their pets have a kind of sixth sense, a built-in radar for malevolent forces. When something sinister or unsettling tries to breach a household's spiritual barriers, a cat can transform from a serene companion into an alert sentinel, staring intently at whatever it has detected. If gentle nudges and mental warnings prove insufficient to drive the energy away, the cat may intensify its focus, almost as if building an invisible wall that refuses to let negativity pass. Moving into a new house can be another instance where a cat's protective instincts shine. If you ever relocate to a home with a mysterious past or a sense of unsettling energy, your cat's behavior might provide clues about what lingers unseen. Some cats avoid certain rooms, refusing to cross the threshold no matter how many treats you offer. Others conduct thorough inspections, pausing to stare intently at corners or beneath windows, as if scanning for spiritual or emotional residue left by previous occupants. While skeptics may chalk this up to a cat's curiosity, many people find reassurance in the idea that their pet is cleansing the place of any leftover negativity, ensuring a fresh start. Some say cats repel bad energy through their purr, which they believe has a healing, cleansing vibration. Cat owners often say that listening to a calm cat purr on their lap eases stress and lifts their mood. In the fight against evil, some people think this same purr can break a spirit's hold, making it harder for dark forces to cling to humans. Although there isn't much formal science to back it up, plenty of personal stories suggest cats use their purr not just to comfort us, but also to push away lurking threats. So how do you support your feline ally in this spiritual safeguarding? For some, the answer lies in traditional cleansing rituals. Burning white sage or using other purifying herbs can help shift stagnant energy that your cat might sense. Walking room to room, allowing the fragrant smoke to permeate corners and closets, can create an atmosphere of renewed harmony. If you have specific beliefs or religious practices, personalized prayers or mantras might further cement a peaceful environment. Visualizing a circle of light enveloping you and your cat can reinforce the idea of shared guardianship, where each of you contributes to the sanctuary of home. To add to the mystery, many spiritual practitioners deliberately include cats in their protective rituals. Some report that during an intense ceremony intended to banish negative entities, a cat might circle the perimeter of the space, pausing at intervals as though sensing shifts in energy. In certain traditions, the cat's presence is said to strengthen protective barriers, forming a living talisman that deters evil from getting too close. Others are more cautious, fearing that a cat's strong aura might repel helpful spirits alongside the malicious ones, thus complicating attempts to communicate with benevolent guides. The fact that these opposing views exist underscores one undeniable truth. People of various backgrounds and beliefs wholeheartedly consider cats to be potent forces in the metaphysical domain. Of course, there's a warmer, more nurturing side to this guardian dynamic. Sometimes it's not about chasing away dark spirits, but about providing emotional and psychological refuge. We all go through rough patches where the weight of life's troubles can feel like a shadowy presence on its own. In those times, a cat's devotion can bring remarkable comfort, almost like they're smoothing out the edges of the invisible burdens that we carry. You might come home after a dreadful day, drop onto the couch feeling numb, and your cat gently steps into your lap, purring softly. The way they curl against you can feel like a small but significant gesture of protection, as though they're helping to shield you from the storm within your own heart. Discussions about cats and evil spirits can lead to ancient myths or funny online memes, but the main idea stays the same. Cats are more than cute pets with attitudes. For many of us, they're a source of comfort, courage, and reassurance. A light in the darkness, whether real or imaginary. Maybe they truly can sense and fight off dark forces. Maybe they just give us the emotional boost we need to feel safe. Either way, knowing they're around makes us calmer and more at peace. That's the true wonder of sharing a home with a cat. A mix of cozy warmth and hidden mystery that convinces us there's something special about these gentle rulers of our households. So when you see your cat staring at an empty corner or suddenly sprinting across the hallway, don't just dismiss it. Smile at the thought that maybe, just maybe, they scared away a sneaky shadow that dared to come too close. Give them a gentle pat, say thanks, and remember that for centuries, people have viewed the cat's keen watch as a sign of protection from things we can't easily see. In a world full of unknowns, having a furry guardian with claws isn't such a bad idea. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Your support not only encourages us, but also helps other cat lovers discover our content. Don't forget to share your experiences in the comments below, and consider subscribing to the Wise Animals channel for more informative videos on understanding and caring for our feline friends. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.